The long-standing, unwavering narrative of an inevitable, all-electric future is currently losing momentum and pulling off to the highway shoulder. Data from the start of 2026 shows a major divergence. Pure EV sales plummeted by 41% year-over-year, while standard hybrids surged to capture 60% of the electrified market. This shift follows the expiration of federal tax credits in late 2025, which removed the government-funded cushion for high EV sticker prices. Buyers now face new vehicle prices averaging $50,000 alongside high interest rates that make traditional financing difficult. To avoid these costs, many are opting to maintain their current vehicles for 12 years or more, rather than entering a new loan. Navigating a dealer lot today requires matching the specific engine under the hood to a long-term financial survival strategy. Most lots are currently filled with a dense mix of three distinct abbreviations: HEV, PHEV, and pure electric BEVs. High entry costs and persistent range anxiety are leading many budget-conscious buyers to bypass pure electrics entirely. The primary decision now rests between the standard hybrid and the plug-in hybrid. We can see the practical reality of this choice by comparing two specific models, the Honda CR-V hybrid and the Nissan Rogue plug-in hybrid. These two crossovers sit on opposite sides of a $10,000 price gap, reflecting two different approaches to daily energy consumption. A standard hybrid, like the CR-V, uses a closed-loop battery system that captures energy during braking and redirects it back into the powertrain. Because this loop is entirely internal, the vehicle functions without ever needing to be plugged into an external power source. This simplicity keeps the upfront cost relatively low, with MSRPs typically falling between $35,000 and $37,000. The result is a consistent 40 miles per gallon in combined driving, achieved with no additional input from the driver. High market demand for this simplicity also drives class-leading projected resale values. The trade-off is that the owner remains entirely reliant on the gas station to keep the car moving. This reliance leaves you exposed to the full impact of any future spikes in gasoline prices. For many, the standard hybrid serves as a safe haven, offering guaranteed fuel savings with zero required changes to their daily routine. The plug-in hybrid, or PHEV, requires a much higher initial investment, with models like the Rogue starting around $47,000. To justify that price, you have to adopt a rigid behavioral habit. The car must be tethered to a charger every night. A full charge provides 38 miles of electric-only driving and a significant boost in horsepower for daily tasks. Without tax incentives, it takes 7 to 10 years of diligent daily charging to save enough on fuel to cover the $10,000 premium. And if you fail to plug in, the gas engine works harder to move hundreds of pounds of depleted battery weight. This added weight results in fuel efficiency that is often worse than a standard, less expensive hybrid. A PHEV is essentially two engines in one. If you don't have the infrastructure to use the electric side daily, you are paying a premium for technology that actually reduces your efficiency. The total cost of ownership has become the primary metric for making a decision in this market. Buyers are now looking past brand names to focus on which vehicle will protect their equity over a 5 or 10-year period. This puts highly established hybrid platforms, like the Toyota RAV4, at a significant advantage over newer, more complex plug-in architectures. Depreciation tends to hit the more expensive PHEVs harder, while the high demand for standard hybrids keeps their market value elevated. Given today's interest rates, prioritizing predictable, long-term reliability over cutting-edge technology is frequently the mathematically superior choice. We can use this framework to determine which powertrain actually fits your life. The first filter is absolute. Do you have a driveway or garage with reliable nightly charging access? If the answer is no, the standard hybrid is your only logical choice. This prevents apartment dwellers and long-distance commuters from paying for battery capacity they cannot easily maintain. If you do have a charger, is your daily commute consistently under 35 miles? And do you plan to keep the vehicle for 7 years to break even? If yes to all, the PHEV perfectly matches your infrastructure. The goal is to match your battery capacity to your daily habits. If you can't charge it conveniently, don't pay for it.